Hey everyone, my name is Matthew Smith, and I'm in charge of the community groups and men's ministry here at High Street. And we're going to be talking about communication today. No matter where you are in your walk with God, we know that communication with fellow believers is incredibly important. So the verse that comes to mind here is verse 15 in chapter 4 of the book of Ephesians. It says this: "Speaking the truth in love, we will grow to become in every respect the mature body of Him who is the head, that is Christ." This verse means that we are expected to help the entire church grow by being loving and truthful. The way this shows up in your team at High Street is by remembering that you are incredibly important to the team and to your church as a whole. Your contribution to the team is incredibly important. It is necessary to your team and to the church as a whole. So if you're unable to follow through on your commitment to the team, let us know. Our hope is you will view the team as an important part of your life. People get sick. There are times whenever you're unable to make your commitments. And if you're unable to make it, it helps us to know as soon as possible. But communication isn't always negative. Since we expect your team to be in active conversation with each other, it is also important to affirm your leaders. If there is a message received, it is helpful to let us know that it has been received and it's been understood. If our aim is to communicate effectively with our leaders, this is what we recommend. We can't forget to be loving though. Within our church, even within your team, there may be people that you don't naturally get along with. But the love that we should show as Christians is not natural. Our communication should show everyone around us that we are Christians. So, as a team member, seek opportunities to be loving to the people around you. Be loving to your team members and to your team leaders. The easiest way to do this is through kindness. But taking an interest in people consistently will communicate your love for them most effectively. And that is our hope for all of our team members, to communicate lovingly and effectively. And remember that if you are going to be absent from your commitment, the practical steps are that you should let your team leader know as soon as possible. Letting your leader know in advance demonstrates your commitment to the team. If something comes up last minute, still reach out to them. Remember, our mission is too important to allow poor communication to stifle us. That means that we should strive to put others first, and that we need to always be willing to show grace to the people around us. All of our communication needs to show the world that we recognize that Christ loved us while we were still sinners. Because we are so loved by Christ, it should compel us to communicate with love toward others. Because communicating with love means we communicate effectively by thinking of others first. And as you're serving on your team, remember that good communication is the key to building a great team.